All right, today we are jumping headfirst into one of the biggest questions out there, and we're going to be looking at it through the lens of this incredible work by Dr. Michael Newton called Journey of Souls. Now, this isn't about belief systems or ancient philosophies. We're talking about something else entirely. Thousands of real-life accounts from everyday people. So, yeah, let's get right into it.
I mean, it really is the ultimate mystery, right? It's a question we've all asked ourselves at some point. But what if there were answers? Or at least some really compelling clues? What if thousands of people, complete strangers from all over the world, started telling the exact same story about where they went and what they saw? Well, that's exactly what we're about to unpack.
So you're probably wondering, who is the guy who put all this together? Well, his name is Dr. Michael Newton. And the most important thing you need to know about him is that he wasn't some kind of spiritual guru looking for answers in the great beyond. No, not at all. He was a straight-up traditional hypnotherapist, a skeptic even. His job was to help people with their problems here on Earth. And that's what makes this whole thing so fascinating. He didn't set out to find the spirit world. It kind of found him. He literally stumbled into this whole thing by accident. And what he discovered? Well, it completely turned his own scientific, skeptical worldview upside down. So, picture this. He's in a totally normal session with a client, trying to get to the root of some issue. He's expecting them to go back to a childhood memory, but instead, they go past it, way past it. They start talking about this incredible place, a place of pure light and peace. They're describing the time between their lives. At first, Newton was just baffled, He probably thought it was a fluke. But then it happened again, and again, with another client, and another. Suddenly, this incredibly detailed, consistent map of the afterlife started to take shape, one person at a time.
So, what was this map they were all describing? Well, turns out it's a very clear, very structured journey, one that starts the second we leave our physical bodies behind. Let's walk through the very first steps of what they all pretty much universally called going home.
Okay, so according to all these accounts, the experience of death isn't scary or violent. Not at all. It's more like a gentle letting go. And right away, you're not alone. You're met by these guides, these incredible beings of light, who are there just to help you get your bearings. And then you arrive in this place of just total peace. And the very first thing on the agenda? A reunion. A big, joyful reunion.
And this brings us to one of the most amazing ideas in the whole thing, the concept of soul groups. Just think for a second about the most important people in your life. Your family, your best friends, the people who just get you. Well, what if those connections weren't random? What if you're actually a kind of spiritual family, a soul family, that has been traveling together for lifetime after lifetime, helping each other learn and grow? It's a pretty incredible thought, isn't it? So after you've reconnected with your soul group, there's this thing called the life review. Now, a lot of us have this idea of a judgment day, standing before some big scary figure getting graded. Well, you can just throw that idea right out the window. According to these accounts, that is a totally human invention. From the soul's point of view, there's zero punishment. It's just an honest and incredibly compassionate look back at your life. The whole point is just to see, what did I learn? How did I grow?
Okay, this leads to the million-dollar question, right? If this spirit world is so amazing and peaceful and full of love, why in the world would we ever leave it to come here? It's a great question. And the answer seems to be, well, the entire reason we exist in the first place.
And here it is, the big idea at the heart of all of Newton's work. The simple truth is, Earth is a school. That's it. It's not a prison, it's not some random cosmic oops. It's a classroom, a very advanced classroom. We choose to come here to learn the really tough stuff, the lessons you just can't learn in a world of pure peace. Things like courage and forgiveness and patience, and the biggest one of all, love.
And hey, every good school needs great teachers. Or maybe guidance counselors, right? Well, that's where the Council of Elders comes in. So many of the clients talked about meeting this panel of incredibly wise, unbelievably loving beings. And again, their job is not to judge you, it's to help you make sense of your last life and see how it fits into the grander scheme of your soul's entire journey.
Just imagine that for a second. Think about a conversation where you could look back on your entire life and every single mistake, every failure, every moment of pain was seen not with guilt, but purely from the perspective of growth. Not as something to be ashamed of, but as a necessary part of the curriculum you signed up for. That's the kind of profound healing and clarity this council seems to offer. Okay, so
You've had your life review, you've connected with your soul group, you've chatted with the council. What's next? Well, this, for me, is maybe the most mind-blowing and empowering part of the whole story. We don't get sent back. We're not forced to do anything. We choose to come back.
And it's not a random choice either. It's super intentional. According to these accounts, souls come back for all kinds of reasons. Maybe you want to work on balancing some old karma, or maybe there's an old wound with another soul you want to finally heal. Sometimes it's about mastering a specific lesson, like patience or courage. And sometimes you just want to come back to experience the pure joy of being in a body, of creating something beautiful. It's always a conscious, deliberate decision.
And this is where it gets really wild, because we plan these lives together with our soul group. So that person in your life who drives you absolutely crazy, the one who challenges you more than anyone else, in the spirit world, they might just be your best friend. A soul who loves you so much they agreed to play that difficult role just to help you grow. A mother in one life can be a son in the next. The roles always change, but the goal is always shared learning.
So when you start to put all these pieces of the puzzle together, the peaceful transition, your soul family, the compassionate life review, choosing your own path, you realize this isn't just a story about what happens when you die. It completely flips the script on what it means to be alive.
First off, it changes how we look at our biggest fear. Suddenly, death isn't some terrifying final end. It's not a void. It's a homecoming. It's just returning to your true home, to your real family, to a place where you are loved unconditionally. And second, it gives our lives this incredible sense of meaning. Things are no longer just a string of random, meaningless events. No, it's a curriculum that you chose for your own growth. Every single thing that happens, good or bad, has a purpose.
And here's the third one, and this is maybe the toughest one to swallow, but it's also the most powerful. It means that our suffering, our heartbreaks, our biggest challenges, they aren't punishments, they're possibilities. They are the AP classes, the advanced level courses we specifically signed up for because they offer the biggest opportunity for our souls to grow.
So, let's bring all of this right back down to earth. Back to you, right here, right now. Just for a second, what if this was all true? I mean, really. If you knew deep down that you are an eternal soul on a journey that you designed, how would that change the way you live your life today? I mean, really think about it. Would you forgive a little faster? Maybe love a little deeper? Would you still be so afraid of failure if you knew it was just part of the curriculum? Would you act with a greater sense of purpose, knowing that you are the architect of this entire experience? In the end, what Dr. Newton's work really gives us isn't proof, it's an invitation. It's an invitation to just consider a different perspective. To remember that maybe, just maybe, you aren't just this one fragile, temporary person. You are a soul. A powerful, eternal soul on a magnificent journey that you yourself are writing.
And that's where we'll wrap up today's journey, my friend. I hope you're walking away not just with new ideas, but with a lighter heart and a clearer vision of the life you truly want to live. If you're ready to go even deeper, to uncover the hidden truths about life they never taught you, then I've created something special for you. My PDF, The Truth About Life You Were Never Told, is waiting for you with insights that can change the way you see everything. You'll find the link in the description box below. Just give a click and take the next step in your journey. Until next time, keep your heart open, your thoughts high vibe, and your soul curious. This is the High Vibes Podcast. If you like this episode, please subscribe so you don't miss out our coming videos. See you in the next one.